Because in the bigger picture, we're all just walking each other home. I'd like to tell you a story, and I'm not a great storyteller, nor am I a great artist. Fortunately, neither of those things are going to affect our story very much. The first thing I want to tell you about our story is human beings in a relationship follow a general pattern. The pattern, I'm going to exaggerate the pattern here a little bit just to help with the story, but in general, we all follow the same pattern. And this affects just about every human being relationship ever. We start out kind of low as far as relationships go. We don't know each other. And then you have the kind of classic upswing. You have boy meets girl, can't stop thinking about that person, can't stop dreaming about what life with them would be like, can't imagine what another day without them would be like. And then we reach happiness. We reach that lovey-dovey spot in the relationship. And then life happens. And it kind of falls off. Babies happen. Car accidents happen. Things at work happen. And pretty soon, we're left looking at each other going, I seem to remember you, but I don't really feel like I know you anymore. And then this really neat thing happens. For those relationships that stay, for those that stand in the wind of that, things slowly start getting back to happiness. Now, it's not that roller coaster straight up happiness that happened in the beginning when you were getting to know that person and all the mystery was still there. But this is more of a lasting happiness. Once you reach this, it's there. It's rock solid. Now, I told you all that to tell you this. We start out at that low point in the relationship, and then we get to the high where that's where your I do's come from and happiness comes from. Then it falls off. This is where I usually come in. This is where I meet the couple. And here's what I see so often. I've got one member of the couple who is looking almost straight up at this line that came down from happiness, and they're saying, hey, I can see happiness, but this climb is insurmountable. We can never get back to happiness again. And they're standing there with their arms crossed, and they're just like, I'm overwhelmed. I don't think this relationship's going to work. Then we have the other spouse going, but wait a minute. I too see happiness. And you're right. It's going to take a lot of effort to get there. This relationship is going to be a lot of work, but you know what? It's certainly not insurmountable. This is something that if we work at it just a little bit each day, we can reach happiness again. And the first spouse is like, oh, I don't know. That is, I'm looking right at happiness. I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm looking right at it. And I just don't see how we could ever get back there. And the other spouse is like, will you please, I'm begging, take my hand, turn around, look at what I'm seeing, and find our way to happiness again. So guys, how does our story end? I don't know. I'm just the holder of the process. It's up to our couple what happens with the progress.